In the heart of an ancient port town, filled with the scent of salt and adventure, lived a young girl named Gabriela. Unlike others her age, she wasn't captivated by toys or games. Her heart was set on something far grander. The legend of the Golden Island. Old sailors would whisper tales of this mythical place. An island forged entirely of gold, shimmering under an eternal sun. They spoke of it as a prize beyond imagination, a treasure that could make a king of any commoner. For Gabriela, it wasn't just a story, it was a calling. While her friends played in the cobbled streets, Gabriela spent her days at the bustling docks. She'd listen, wide-eyed, to the grizzled seafarers, absorbing every fragment of their tales. She learned to read the stars, to understand the moods of the ocean, and to tie knots that could withstand the fiercest storms. Her small room was a world of its own. Walls covered with hand-drawn maps pieced together from sailors' whispers and ancient, forgotten texts. Each line drawn was a step closer to her dream. She was no longer just a girl. She was an explorer in the making. Finally, the day arrived. With a small, sturdy boat, she had painstakingly restored herself, and a heart brimming with courage, Gabriela set sail. The town she knew faded into a speck on the horizon, and ahead lay only the vast, unpredictable expanse of the ocean. Her journey was a relentless test of will. She battled monstrous waves that threatened to swallow her whole, navigated through thick, disorienting fogs that hid the sun, and rationed her meager supplies with careful discipline. Days turned into weeks, and the solitude was a heavy blanket. Yet, with every sunrise, her resolve only hardened. The Golden Island was waiting. After what felt like an eternity, she saw it, a glint on the horizon, so bright it hurt to look at. As she drew closer, the sight was more magnificent than any story had described. An entire island, bathed in a golden light, its shores glittering, its peaks radiating a warm, brilliant glow. Her heart pounded in her chest. This was it, the culmination of her dreams, her struggles, her entire life's ambition. She had found the Golden Island. With trembling hands, she steered her boat to the shore and stepped onto the golden sand. It was real. She knelt, scooping up a handful, but as the grains trickled through her fingers, she realized they weren't metal. They were just ordinary sand, reflecting the light of an unusually bright, golden sun that hung perpetually in the sky above this place. She looked at the towering cliffs, not solid gold, but a unique, gleaming yellow rock that mimicked the appearance of the precious metal under the island's unique sunlight. A wave of confusion, then disappointment, washed over her. She had spent her life chasing a fantasy. The treasure she had sacrificed everything for was an illusion, a trick of light. Sitting on the golden shore, Gabriela felt a profound emptiness. But as she watched the waves gently lap the shore, a new feeling began to surface. She thought back on her journey, the thrill of navigating by starlight, the pride of surviving a storm, the quiet wisdom gained from the ocean's solitude. She had become a master mariner, a resilient survivor, a true explorer. The island itself, while not made of gold, was a world of wonders. She discovered plants that glowed in the dark, creatures with vibrant, iridescent wings she'd never seen before, and waterfalls that sang with a melody all their own. Each discovery was a treasure in itself, more real and more valuable than any lump of gold. She meticulously documented everything, her old maps now filled with new, incredible details. Gabriela realized the old sailors had been right and wrong. The Golden Island existed, but its treasure wasn't what they thought. The true treasure was the journey, the growth, the knowledge, the sheer wonder of discovery. It was the strength she found within herself, the skills she mastered, and the unique beauty she was now the first to witness. The legend wasn't a lie, it was a metaphor. When she finally returned home, she wasn't laden with gold, but with something far more precious. She brought back stories of her adventure, detailed charts of new lands, and drawings of impossible flora and fauna. She became a legend herself, not as the girl who found gold, but as Gabriela, the great explorer, the one who taught everyone that the greatest treasures are not found at the destination, but in the journey we take to get there. Her story inspired generations to look beyond material wealth and to seek the richness of experience and knowledge. And that was a treasure that would never fade. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures.